First hole here calls for a draw. Quick dog leg left. That was straight down the middle of the fairway, but I still couldn't see it. I gotta hit fairways today, because this will not work. 135 to the front, 145 to the middle. I hit a pretty good shot up here, pulled it a bit, had some nice spin. Oh my God, getting old. I'll take that any day. There's a couple really good college football games this weekend. I like Vanderbilt, Texas. Texas is still a damn good team. They're favored, I think, over Vanderbilt. And there's also Kansas State, Texas Tech. I think that one could be a sleeper. Whatever. There's a bunch of ranked games. The one I'm most excited for, though, is Navy versus North Texas. Those are two elite offenses, but in a completely different way. North Texas, I'm sure you've seen all the stuff about the quarterback. 0-star dude. He's throwing for like 500 yards a game. Navy is just their offense. Crazy offense. And I can't wait for that game. Winner of that will be in a good position for the G5 playoff spot, even though Navy plays a bunch of good games. It's 130 yards. Pin is in the back. God damn it. I suck. That could be real good. Sit, maybe? I hit just about as good of a shot as I could from back here. Horrible pin here. Landed short, but rolled out to there. I got that for bogey. Okay, I just double bogeyed. That fucking sucks. I'm on a 300-yard par 4. I played this course once before. I laid up with about 200 yards to have 100 yards in. It worked really well. I had about a 10-footer for birdie. So naturally, since I just double bogeyed, I'm actually gonna rip away a driver here. I absolutely hammered that like 50 yards to the side, behind the bunker and behind the tree. So I guess I'm gonna try to flop it over this, honestly. Just swing hard. Oh, that was actually pretty nice. Sit. Dudes in front of me just had me play through. I just had a bogey. Whatever, I'm 4 over through 4 and I'm great. But 400-yard par 4. This is a draw hole right here. Let's see if I can finally hit one. That was absolutely destroyed, but it might have been directly behind a tree again. The Jacksonville Jaguars, I think, are still underrated. When they were 4-1 or whatever it was, and they had just beaten the Chiefs, I thought they got to the point of being overrated. But now, they just lost to the Seahawks and the Rams after all that hype. Those are two of the best teams in the NFL. I think Jacksonville makes the playoffs. I think they go, let's say 10-7, maybe even 11-6 if a lot goes their way. I think they're still a damn good team, honestly. Okay, I found it. I legit just hit that 285, so that's sick. I might have a shot here. This is scary. I'm literally trying to split this tree, and split that tree, like in that gap right there. Oh my God. Holy shit. Be the number. I hope you could see that in the video. I just split that gap and it's on the green. It just didn't get spin because it was on from the rough. Look at this shot, dude. And it got right there, so it's still puttable. That was lit. Go. Oh. I just hit one in the middle of the fairway. It was about 200 yards. I couldn't hit a drive because of this. I'm 180 out. I'm gonna hit a 5-iron. Oh my God, that was... I'm gonna hit another for practice because there's no one behind. Oh, that's so good. Golf is so dumb, dude. I literally grounded that and I ended up here. That one that I striped is over there. It's way better. I hit this so bad. Easy. Oh my God. 380-yard par 4. Holy crap. Couple college football upsets. I wouldn't be surprised happened this week. Cal over Virginia. I don't think Virginia is like a top 20 team. They're good. They're not top 20. They're going to lose sometime before the championship. And this is as good of an opportunity as others. UTSA Tulane. I could see UTSA beating Tulane. I'm a fan of Tulane, but I think UTSA is better than their record. Have one of the better running backs in the country. They have Owen McCown, buff quarterback legend. He hasn't played as well this year, but he's a good quarterback. And the spread is only 2.5 or 3.5, so I think Vegas knows too. I have this tree in my way, so I'm trying to go for it. Duffed it. There was a dude watching. These are the exact shots that have killed my score today, so how about we actually hit a good one? to look at it. Another bogey. Two possible upsets in the ACC: NC State over Georgia Tech and Wake Forest over Florida State. As you know, I am a big Georgia Tech guy and have been, but I also think they're not a 12-0 team. I don't care what the schedule says. They do play Georgia, so everyone's probably going to pick them to lose that game, but I could even see them being 10-2 or even 11-1 with a Georgia win. NC State's good, man. They've lost to good teams by a bit, and they've beaten a couple good teams. Spread's 5.5. It is at Georgia Tech, so that makes it way less unlikely, but I wouldn't be that surprised. And then Florida State, Wake Forest. The line, I think, is like 10.5 Florida State. But Wake Forest is good, man. They have actually a couple dogs, and all their losses have been close games, I think. Florida State has no vibe, no momentum. They've lost 3 or 4 in a row. The fact that they're 10.5-point favorites makes me scared, but also it's like, should they be? No. This hole is about 420 yards, pretty long. Oh, that might be a really good look, actually. I didn't hit it good, but 145 to the front. Switched out for a yellow ball because maybe you can see that better on camera. Just short of the green. A couple Big 12 upsets that I like. CU over Arizona. They're 4.5-point underdogs at home. It's hard for me to even like CU anymore, man. I just hate their offense and defensive scheme. Barely lost to Georgia Tech and BYU at home. 2 of the only remaining undefeated teams. And then upset Iowa State. They're a different team at Folsom. Arizona's good. I really like their secondary. Fafita's a dog. I wish they were 6-2, 7-1, and because then I would be honestly calling them an underrated dark horse. Like, they passed my eye test with flying colors, but I don't know if they're going to be as hungry as CU, and I could see CU winning. Okay, that was actually nice. Now we have a 140-yard par 3 to end it. 6 over. Feels like I'm playing a lot worse than that, but I only had 1 double, so that's why the score's solid. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, that's really good. Oh. Here's where I'm at. Just hit a second ball and it ended up there. Awesome. Sit right there. Get in the hole. Oh. I finished 7 over, not a great score. Felt like I played actually quite bad today, but the last upset to watch out for is Nebraska over USC. It's a night game, 5:30 in Lincoln, Nebraska. We know how bad that can get. USC has a bunch of injuries. Nebraska has some too. I hate Nebraska. I also think they're mid, and I like USC. So this is kind of weird, but thinking goes so crazy. Nebraska's a good team. They've lost 28 straight against ranked opponents. That's got to end soon, and bro, at home against USC, who kind of lost some momentum recently, I think it could be tough.